Cancer, welcome to Rubyrosetarot. How is it going? I hope that all is swell in your universe. Alright guys, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to absolutely every single one of you gorgeous specimens. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It may also be worth checking out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant signs to see if there are any hidden gems in those readings. And finally, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this reading, it's meant to be for you. It may pop up in your recommendeds. It may pop up in your autoplay. Either way, it'll be the universe's way of letting you know that there may be something in this reading that might be able to help you out with your sitch. Cross watchers, you know the drill. You're more than welcome here. Pull up a pew, sit down, take that load off. Hopefully there's something here that will help you to navigate your way around your beautiful and handsome Cancerians. All right. We are going to split the first part of the reading off into the divine feminines and the divine masculines to try and understand what the flavor of the week is. And then we are going to do a deep dive into the collective energy for my Cancerians, okay? All right, Cancer, you ready? Divine feminines, you first. Let's find out, Cancer, what it is that you need to know. What's the flavor of the week for my divine feminine Cancers? What do we need to know? Huge shout out to my girl, Mon. Sweetie, I hope you're doing all right, darling. Okay. And Joe, if you're watching as well, massive shout out to you. I know that you are a Cancer moon. So, my gorgeous divine feminines, what is it that you need to know? Ears ringing. Divine feminines, the underlying energy is his thoughts. So many of you may be wondering what he is thinking about you. Whether you're with this person or you are not. Now, it could be his thoughts, her thoughts, but you're wondering about what they're thinking. Now, what are you thinking, divine feminines? You're thinking about a journey. Now, it could be an actual journey. You may be planning a trip somewhere or thinking about going on holiday. For others of you, I feel it's this journey. It's a journey with whoever it is that you're thinking about what they're thinking about. What's difficult for you this week will be committing. It's kind of coming together, like being, not necessarily being together, but I feel it's having that committed relationship, which is a little difficult for you this week. What are you ignoring? Oh, okay. So, divine feminines, you may be receiving a communication from someone. It's a nice communication. You're just not here for it. Now, it could be from someone specifically who you do not want to hear from. It may be that you receive a communication which is great, but you've got higher and bigger fish to fry. What you are going to be looking at this week, Cancer. Divine feminines, this week, I kind of feel that you are... There's going to be a few gloomy thoughts this week that you are looking at. Now, it may be in regards to the marriage card, the relationship card. Some of you may be kicking yourself as well over something that you may have said or done. Like, why did I do that? You may be overthinking things this week. Kind of get a sense of like regret. I feel not over an overall situation. It may be over something that you didn't say or that was said. Divine Masculine, your turn. So for my Divine Masculines, what is the flavor of the week? Flavor of the week for my Divine Masculines, please. Flavor of the week for my Divine Masculines. Oh, you're also overthinking. So, Divine Masculines, you've got a lot on your mind at the minute. Your mind is racing. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about someone who is making a decision about you. You're thinking about somebody else's opinion or potential opinion that they may hold on you. What you're ignoring is a connection that you've decided in your mind is a casual type of connection, as in it's not deep, it's not something that you feel that is going to actually take you to the next level. I think you're looking for something that is a little bit more substantial, something that is a little deeper than what this person is offering to you. Some of you may be a little bit poorly, under the weather. Keep an eye on that. I feel you're going to ignore it and push through, but just if you need to rest, rest. You're making a decision on something this week, Divine Masculines. I feel that the decision is going to help you to get out of your head, because you are overthinking something, similar to the Divine Feminines. You're wondering what this person is thinking about you, what conclusions they're drawing about you. But I feel that in turn, because you're stressing about this, you may be making a final decision. Now, the person whose opinion you may be thinking about may be someone who is not a long-term prospect. And maybe that's the conclusion that you are drawing this week. But just keep an eye on you feeling a little bit under the weather. All right? Just saying. Just be careful. All right. So, Cancer. Whew. Let's find out what the Cancer Collective, both Divine Masculines and Feminines, what is it that the Cancer Collective need to know in relation to this week? What's coming in, if anything, this week for my Cancers? What's coming in, if anything, for my Cancers, please? All right, Cancer. Let's get this. All right, Cancer. Oh, okay. Underlying the read, we have got the Bear. So this is you wanting success. There's a lot of willpower there, okay? Some of you may be trying to forcefully protect and guard your resources. This is if it is a connection that you're also in, it may be a strong type of connection, or you may be encountering power struggle or potential jealousy issues within this connection. The energy for Cancer this week is wowzers. Cancer, you may be encountering an ending this week. Now, doesn't necessarily mean that it's an ending of a relationship. I saw 1111. It doesn't necessarily mean an ending of a relationship. It could be an ending of a cycle. Some of you could be losing feelings for a particular thing, or someone's feelings are buried here. Some of you could be involved in a dead-end union. You're approaching this week with experience. I feel that, Cancer, this isn't your first rodeo. I feel that for many of you, you've had connections similar to this in the past, or there's been long-standing issues here. There's a lot of challenges here that you want to be able to overcome within this connection. Some of you may have met this person online. For some of you, there could be another person in the mix, in the way here. But there's just a lot of challenges. With the fish in the mountain, we're talking a lot of challenges here within the connection. Now, in the past, I do feel that, Cancer, you kind of moved towards this in the hopes that it was a change. It was a positive change. It was an improvement on your past types of connection. I do feel that there is a driver to settle down, to kind of be with this person. For some of you, you've succeeded. And you know, with the anchor being here, it's a firm connection. In the present, I do feel that for some of you, you may revert to friendship with this person and end it because of the challenges, or there is a friend or someone disguised as a friend who may be a blocker here, and you may be ending a friendship or the relationship. We've got a fresh start and something that is long term. I'm going to layer it, but there's two potential narratives. Either it's the death of a cycle and you guys are having a fresh start where things are new and heightened, and you know, you're learning more about each other again, where it moves into a long-term connection, something that is peaceful, something that will stand the test of time. For others of you, no, you're moving towards something new. For some of you, it could be an older person. Let's layer it. Yo, I'm serious. There is a flavor this week of the potential for moving on from a connection. In relation to past connections, there was a sense of loss and a sense of lack. Maybe you were involved with people who were energy vampires in the past. Again, long-standing issues. Now, in relation to the connection that you may be contemplating ending or walking away from completely, if it already has ended, I feel that for many of you, it's a sense of not a repeated cycle per se, but there is a sense that there is something lacking in the connection. Again, my eye is drawn to the experience. I feel that many of you have encountered this over and over and over again. Maybe there's a degree of avoidance on their part as well, or on yours. Your advice here, Cancer, is to have a look at things from a higher perspective. Set boundaries, create structures. For some of you, it may be time for solitude, to go inwards, hermit mode. You're also being urged to address the situation now. Stop worrying and really, really be mindful of the details. What are the facts? What do you actually already know here in regards to the situation? The challenges that some of you are encountering is receiving an offer, feeling secure in the connection, or getting a sense of accomplishment from this connection. For some of you, the divine masculine in this connection is abundant, or they hold deep emotions. You made a quick change in the past. You wanted to change things, the way that you were approaching things due to the experiences that you had. I feel that for those of you who are moving on to a fresh start with this person, it's because of the pain, and you're opting to stay together for a purpose, to heal that pain. For others of you, it's because of that pain that you may be moving on to someone new here. But let's see whether that actually does transpire. Maybe a degree of manipulation, or this person is a workaholic. I think that the way that you're approaching this is, some of you may communicate with them that you want to be friends, remain friends. For others of you, I feel that you want to be there for them. You want to be supportive of them. No. Many of you will be moving towards something new. It could be someone older. Someone who's more mature. It may be it's someone where they're more experienced. They could be a father. It's a peaceful connection. Possibly a past life soulmate. But it's definitely a move towards something new. Something that you've been hoping and wishing for. The type of love that you've been hoping and wishing for. So if you are already in a situation, some of you may cut it. For others of you, if you are not in a situation. This is referring to a past situation where, you know, things weren't it. This person possibly was an energy vampire. You made a snap decision to cut something out in order to improve your life. You were wanting to commit to this person once upon a time, but they were either committed to their work, they might have had a secret life, they were pretty sneaky. It just wasn't it for you. Now, right now, you may be contemplating whether you stay and wait for them and potential change, or to completely cut this and move on. Now, I do feel that the vast majority of you are embarking upon something new here. Strongly see it. All right. Let's have a look at the case of the ex. All right, Cancer. Let's have a look at the case of the ex for my gorgeous Cancers. Case of the ex for my gorgeous Cancers, please. Yeah, coffin dropped out. So it is kind of done in that space. But let's see. How does the ex feel about my gorgeous Cancerians, please? How does the ex feel about my Cancers? How does the ex feel about my Cancers, please? Whoa. Cancer, your ex does still love you. They still have compassion towards you. They still have a desire towards you. You still make them happy. You fill them with joy. What's the overall energy for them this week? Yeah, the book. They're keeping that shit to themselves. They ain't telling no one. What's the energy they're coming into this week with? Challenges. Now, for some of you, they may live at a distance from you, but there's delays, there's resistance even to this. Inactivity. A lot of emotions, but will not reveal it. There's an impasse. Your spirit guidance here, cross-watcher, speaking directly to you, is to face the fear and release limiting beliefs or blockages. There's also a need for you to forgive. You're also being urged as part of your general advice to stand your ground and to be patient. What is it that the cross-watcher wants? Yeah, this looks like it's just some mess. I'm not going to lie. They want fun. They want an easy connection. Easy breezy. But they also want that recognition. They want to be seen by you, Cancer. There's still a dreamy type of attraction that they still feel towards you. But the some mess bit is they may kind of come across as, you know, there's an underlying air of love here, but they're gonna come across as they want to hit and quit. Let's have a look at their depiction of the past. Yo, You were their wish fulfillment, Cancer. A blessing. Fated almost. They did want this commitment with you in the past. Clearly wanted it. But again, it was the secrets. They didn't, especially with the secrets being, the book being diagonal from the ring, they didn't tell you that though. They want a fresh start with their ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. But their thought process is problematic. There's a degree of misunderstandings around the commitment, around the relationship. There's a lot of uncertainty and confusion here. But they want this opportunity with you. But with the book being in the center, they ain't telling anyone about it though. And I'm not sure, I'm going to pull the rest of the cards, whether they are going to come in. Doesn't look like it. There's a desire, but there is a feeling of lack. They feel that they have lost you, or you've lost respect for them. For some of you, they could be stalking you as well with this. The snake is the card of obsessions, temptations. Yeah, they want a fresh start. For some of you, Cancer, your person may be having issues at work. Challenges at work. But I also feel that in the past there was a degree of manipulation. They may have had a secret life that you didn't even know anything about. But they were sneaky though. They weren't very forthcoming with their feelings, which created a challenge. Yeah, what they're trying to do is find a way to communicate with you in order to create this opportunity. They can't. There's a challenge here. Truthfully, these cards are pretty clear. I feel that this person their intentions are good. They do want this. They want long term with you. They've known you for a long time, Cancer. Yeah, you were their wish fulfillment. You were like their sanctuary. I think you scared them. So, especially with that child card being in the center, I feel that they saw you as the one they wanted to settle down with at some point. But at the point in which you had met them, they didn't want to kind of settle down. They saw you as like that one, that person that they were going to always be with. But I feel that they fumbled the bag. Yeah, they've lost you here. They were so happy with you. So happy with you. It was really clear to them, their success, their light, their energy came from this connection with you. Battle of wills. I feel that there was a power struggle between the two of you. They may have been trying to protect their resources. Or you, yours. Could have been jealousy that could have had an impact on the connection as well, whether it was on your side or theirs, Cancer. E. Cancer, despite how they feel about you, I feel that this ex will still be keeping tabs on you, but they may move on to something new with this stalk. A new life. For some of you, they could be relocating as well. So Cancer, yes. For those of you who may have questioned whether they had any feelings or emotions for you, they did. They really did. But they just either were too immature at that time or inexperienced at that time to, one, recognize what the connection with you was, and two, I kind of feel that for them, it just wasn't the right time. They weren't in a position where they wanted to settle down. It looks like they're going to move on, principally because they feel that there is no way it can come back in now. You've lost all respect for them. They feel that the way that you used to see them with that moon card, where there was an intense attraction, has gone. So they feel they haven't got any other choice but to move on. All right. So for my gorgeous Cancers who don't give a fuck, you are moving on to the new. Some of you may have already met this new kid on the block, okay? Let's see what the state of play is here. Now, whether you are with them or not, let's have a look at where the blockages are. So I'm going to split you off into divine masculines and divine feminines to really kind of drill down where there are any blockages in relation to this new connection, whether you're with them or not. If you're not, this is an indication of where you are at as part of the journey to meeting them. And what you might need to look at before this can come in. All right. Whether you fall into the divine feminine pot or the divine masculine pot. So new kid on the block, please, for my gorgeous Cancers. New kid on the block, please, for my gorgeous Cancers. Divine feminine. Ooh. Underlying energy, Cancer, between you and this new kid on the block is a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion here. Divine feminines. So starting off with you, you're too cautious. Straight off. Not calling you out. I'm a Cleo, Cancer, Leo, Cuspy, so this applies to me too. You're a closed book. So I feel that you are being cautious here with the fox being here. Not manipulative. I just feel that because of past situations, it may be forcing you or causing you to shut down. You're not necessarily revealing everything here. Now, what I'm also getting is that for some of you, you may have a crush on someone at work as well. Or there is someone at work that has a crush on you, so take it as it resonates. If it's not at work, which I feel it is at work, it may be at school, university, wherever it is that you are studying. But I feel even with this admirer, you're a closed book. There's a degree of caution here. Your advice here is to reveal the truth and to be alert. No, spirit's message. Look for self-deceit. So self-deception here. Try aromatherapy. And in terms of your general advice, be alert, seek the truth, use discernment, okay? And be clever about the situation. Divine masculines. It looks like you're ready, divine masculines. So we have got the rider. This is moving towards something new, wanting to send a message to someone here. And we've got the clover, which is a new opportunity here. Something fun, exciting. Now, I don't know whether or not you're just after a fling here, divine masculine. I don't know whether it's the sex aspects that is appealing to you. But you're ready to go. You know, you're not hanging about. You are raring to go. So divine masculine is ready to meet your divine feminine. The mutual energies here, though, however, is the mice. There's a sense of lack. There's a sense of loss. Now, it could be on both sides, but I strongly get it on the divine feminines. Possible degree of avoidance, and it may be due to a lot of uncertainty or feeling that the connections that have been coming in are illusions. There's a degree of confusion, delusion, uncertainty. Divine masculines, your advice is to prepare, focus, and act quickly. Be optimistic and have a positive outlook. I do feel that you may need to, there's a degree of patience, but to be optimistic. Divine feminine does want this. They just might not be revealing this to you quite yet. Okay? I feel that once divine feminine opens up and finds the truth that will allow them to feel safe and stable in the connection, then they'll be able to open up 100%. But at the moment, there's an overall sense of lack, that something is missing. Especially if you're in the connection, there is a sense that something is not fully there, but both parties want for something to be there. Divine masculine, yes, this connection is fun and easy and casual, and you're raring to go with this. But I do, I see why the divine feminine might be a closed book, because it might be too casual. The lack is that there's sex and there's a lot of to and fro in between the two, but there's no commitment here. At the bottom of the deck, there is a suggestion here that things can change. And when things do change, as in divine feminine opens up more, divine masculine becomes more serious about the connection, then I feel that a commitment will be coming in. All right, Cancer, that's it. Gosh, I've just looked at the time, rambled on. It's a wrap. If you've enjoyed this reading, then please do your girl a solid and smash that like button for me. For those of you who haven't already, I'd also really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be kept up to date on absolutely anything and everything that I upload on here. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the week, and mwah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.